Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 10 of Europa Universalis 4. We are imminently waiting for our looming disaster to fire in a couple of days. There it goes. We are going... Oh, pause. We are going to go down to speed 2. And we lose 2 more stability. Yay, thanks game. During the past century, the Castilian nobility have time and time again actively tried to interfere with the succession of the Castilian crown and have not flinched from allying outside powers. A new such battle seems to be brewing and the succession is again in question. The legitimacy of the current heir is being questioned by some leading nobles who would prefer a relative of the king aligned with the Aragonese crown. Meanwhile, supporters of Felipe are making overtures to the Portuguese crown in order to secure the position of their candidate. Things have now spiralled into open conflict and seems increasingly likely that the faction without royal support will attempt to put their candidate directly on the throne rather than in queue for it. Some parts of the nobility remain undecided yet, and some have chosen to make use of this opportunity to protest against the perceived infringement of their old rights in general. So we lose stability. We can support Felipe, which will bring us closer to Portugal, or we can... I think we want to get closer to Aragon, to be honest. So we're no longer a great power. And, yeah, stuff has happened. So, oh, they did spawn down there. On the other side of the flipping water as well, which is annoying. So we can get 8 pretender regiments in Castile, which is... where now? There. So let's march an army over there. We will get 8 pretender regiments in Galicia, which is over there, annoying, and we will get 9 in Lyon. So, actually, you march over there, you march over here. We'll leave these guys for now, can't do too much about them. We're going to get our armies over here first. So it's obviously because we've decided to... go against Portugal, the rebels are coming from their sort of direction. So we'll wait until we're in position, we'll fire that off, kill this one, and then we'll go and deal with those guys down there. They can't turn the fort on, so we should be good. Actually, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and fire this off. So there we go. We have a new heir who actually doesn't have bad stats, and while this battle is raging and I can't hear myself think... Because luckily for you guys, I turned the volume down, but I still hear it really, really loud. This is going to be Lewis, after our patron supporter, Lewis Doria. So in we go. Right, so this is all the people that are rising up. I very much dislike the way that they automatically gain control of the provinces. I think that's BS, to be honest. But I guess it's supposed to be the people rising up so that the whole province has rebelled. So we won that battle, although we didn't kill him off, which was annoying. So let's go and chase him down. We didn't kill you off either. Let's detach a siege, just so we can keep the de-siege going. Now, this does give us like an extra 7%... what's the word I'm looking for? An extra 7% unrest. So we've got to be careful there. I'm going to ignore this for now. You're actually trying to march... No, you're marching down to Fez, aren't you? That's fine. Aragon did not come in to try and help, oddly enough. I don't know what France are up to. I didn't give France open borders or anything. So let's wait for these guys to finish. It'll give them a little bit of time to try and recover some manpower as well. There we go. You will arrive there in July, so that does give you an extra manpower tick. Portugal's opinion is changed by +10 and we +20, and we lose 10 legitimacy. Gives us a tax income boost. Yeah, let's take the extra tax, especially as we're going to be reinforcing for a while. There's pretty much no point to... Yeah, well, so these must actually count as Portuguese for some reason. Oh, right, no, it's because they're at war with France, so now France are marching through. That's weird. Let's go up to positive stability. Stability needs to be at least 1 to get rid of this disaster anyway. So let's go up to +2. England's opinion of Castile changes, or Tlemcen's. Doesn't really bother me one way or another, to be fair, because, you know, I guess England are my rival. It makes more sense for them to have a lower opinion on me. So we'll try and... You see, once again, we failed to actually take that. To kill them all off, but that should be fine. Can we now revoke this military access? Yes. Now France troops are going to get stuck. So... And we might as well revoke the access from Aragon for what used to have been. So we'll go and kill you off. Fantastic. Move you back over there, and then we'll march somebody down and we'll go and deal with this rubbish down here. You're not locked yet, are you? No, so you go and move in with this group. Would be nice if we could unsiege this a little bit more quickly. So what do we have to do in order to get rid of that disaster now? It's under here, isn't it? So we need fewer rebel-controlled provinces than one, and spawned rebels not be pretenders. So once we've killed these guys off and unsieged the provinces, we should be good. So let's go ahead and get you down here. It's not one of the worst disasters to get out of. That's the only good thing about it. There's a lot of disasters in this game that require you to get up to like 3 stability, and you know, bad guys are spawning quicker than you can kill them off. It's such a nightmare to deal with. So yeah, this one's actually not too bad. I'm just going to go ahead now and mothball the forts. Save us a bit of money. Obviously this one we need to unmothball. You're sieging out another province, which is a real pain in the hoop. But we've got to go and march down there, so we'll deal with them. This should be nice and quick, to be honest. I mean, just sort of dealing with the thing in general. Oh, the Iberian wedding has actually fired nice and early as well. Ferdinand II, King of Aragon, was married to the Princess Isabella of Castile in Valladolid in October 1469. This was a marriage of political opportunism, not romance. The court of Aragon dreamed of a return to Castile, and Isabella needed help to gain succession to the throne. The marriage initiated a dark and troubled life in which Ferdinand fought the Castilian and Aragonese fronts in order to impose his authority over the noble oligarchies, shifting his basis of support from one kingdom to the other according to the intensity of the danger. Despite the political nature of the union, he loved Isabella sincerely. Many considered Ferdinand the saviour of the kingdoms, a bringer of unity. Others despise him for having oppressed them. Machiavelli attributed to him the objectionable qualities of the Renaissance prince. So we can make Aragon a junior partner, which increases our relationship, and we also get 32 noble regiments in Sevilla, which is not good, and they lose some liberty desire, or we can gain a stability. Well, we obviously want the Iberian wedding. You guys, not the ships, I actually want the armies. You're going to have to march your arse over there. You guys, please detach one regiment to keep that going, and march the rest of you over there. And then let us go ahead and get ourselves some... Now, the thing is, whenever these things auto-fire, it's the top one that gets fired. So if I run out of time, we'll still get the Iberian wedding. I'd just like to try and get some bodies on this province before those 32 noble regiments pop. That's what I want to try and do here. So let's just try and get everybody in this province if we can. Just throwing in some mercenaries there to try and make up the numbers. Right, so what I want to do here is go ahead and deselect the non-mercenaries, group those mercenaries up, and then I want to just... We'll select one of the armies and group the mercenaries with them. So we are taking some attrition there. We will... I think we can afford to give it one more month, because I'd like everybody here to be at full morale if possible. So we can actually go up to speed 3 again now. We've dealt with the rebels, really. There's still these ones down here that we need to deal with. I'm aware of that. But this one is far more an important thing to do. So, there we go. There's another morale tick. So, 32 noble regiments pop up. Aragon is now in a personal union with us. That puts us in a far stronger position. Let's go ahead and take the Now let's have a look. Yeah, you go back up there. This is the one with the mercenaries. So while we've got the mercenaries, we'll go down here and use them. So we've now got like 100%, or almost 100% spy network on Morocco, but it's a little bit pointless using it at the moment because I really, really want to get some admin power back and things are not going well for us. Let's go ahead and continue to get some claims over here on Tlemcen. We may as well. I don't know when we're going to use them. We are going to have to take our time in this particular... Interesting. We are going to have to take our time in this particular scenario. Because we just cannot afford to give away the admin points. We've already lost far more than we would like to. You guys split up. Half of you go over here, half of you go over there. And turn that fort off to save us some money. So as soon as we've unsieged these, that should technically be the end of the disaster. How are things going with the religious conversions? Are they still progressing? You are making some progress in Granada. You're not making any in Gibraltar because we're at +1 stability. As much as I would... Well, let's that should be the disaster. Oh, no, we've still got this one here. That's fine. Let's go ahead and group you guys together so we can get rid of the mercenaries. Don't know where those rebels have gone, but chances are somebody else is going to end up dealing with them. So let's group you together. Let's detach the mercenaries. Let's disband the mercenaries. Save us some money. We are still short on manpower, but there's not a lot we can do about that. It's quite possible if those rebels march down there that somebody else dealt with them, so I'll be happy if that's the case. Just getting a few unlucky rolls on this siege. How's manpower? 8,500 men down, which is not particularly good. As much as I really want the admin, and I really, really do, I think we are going to have to go up to +2 stability. Simply so we can complete that mission. We will catch up eventually. We are falling behind, which is nasty, but we will catch up. Right, that's the end of the Civil War. We're gaining stability for that anyway. I should have waited. That's why I was waiting. Anyway, +3 is not a bad thing. It's not like I was at +3 and it was wasted completely. So, and it's cheaper to go up to +1 from... to +2 from 1 than it is to go up to +3 from 2, so... Yeah, okay, I should have waited, but never mind. +3 stability is not a bad thing. I'd actually find that those conversions probably go very quickly now. So you're at 0. 0.9% is still quite slow. And you're at 2. So yeah, they should get done relatively quickly. But at least that's the end of the Civil War. And we have a personal union with Aragon now, which is fantastic. Which also should mean... Did you guys lose Naples? No, Naples is now just automatically a lesser partner of us. So we've now got Naples as well. So we are in a good position. Now this does mean we might start getting dragged into some Mediterranean wars over here. So we do have to be prepared for that. I'm really not sure if there's any reason to have you over here at all. Apparently there are still some claims that we can get. So, well, we might as well. And as much as I would like to go in it... I mean, we could always take some land from them and not core it straight away. That's not a completely dumb idea. But at the same time, we don't have any manpower either. And taking land that you haven't cored just gives you overextension, which hurts your trade. It gives you corruption. So there are definitely reasons why we wouldn't want to do it. And we've still got that fort on as well. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. So let's bring you down to Toledo. That fort should be off. Yeah, all of the forts are now off. So we are making some money. I think once again we can afford to go and put our army maintenance down a little bit for a while. We are losing inflation because we do have an inflation reduction guy, which is good. It's unlikely that anyone's going to directly declare war on us at the moment, especially given the fact that we've got Aragon on our side. That does put us in a little bit of a stronger position if we want to attack France. France actually, we actually really like France. France are allied with the Ottomans and Scotland. I mean, we could essentially get friendly with France and use that to try and declare a war on England. England are allied with Portugal, which is a little bit problematic. I mean, we could go... Portugal are very weak, actually. We could go ahead and attack Portugal. Especially now we've got this thing over here. We'll stay allied with them for the time being, though. I don't see any reason to break it right now, because there's nothing I can do to them. So, we will wait. And we do have a royal marriage. We at least want that royal marriage to end before we break things up. Now, we're getting quite a lot of military power. Ah. Oh, okay, that's over in Naples. They should be able to deal with that themselves. And it's only nobles, so it's not really like it makes much of a difference to me. We don't have any rebellions likely to pop. What is our naval force limit? We're still over. So we will wait on that one. Let's go ahead and mothball these heavies as well. We're not using them, so let's go ahead and save a little bit of money there. Like some cavalry just riding across the sea. England dropping off troops in France. This is a good old battle. It's been raging for a little while. We'll just let them kick the snot out of each other for a few hundred years, and we'll go in and sort of mop up what's left, is kind of the plan. How's manpower now? 4,000, almost 5,000, so it is recovering. It's slow going, but it is recovering. We've got some more claims over here on Tlemcen. We can probably get Figwig. So let's go ahead and do that. And that's probably the only claim we can get on them now anyway. That's Wasteland. We've got claims there. We don't have a claim on Iran, which we could get one. I mean, even though we can get a mission for it, we might as well sort of take it anyway. So, yeah. We haven't insulted Morocco. We can we insult them? Should be able to insult them, right? Send an insult. There we go. We can't embargo them, unfortunately, because we have a truce. Are we embargoing everybody? We're embargoing England and Burgundy. Yeah, but we can't embargo them because we have a truce. And that's for another 5 years still. 5.5 years. Prestige is still in the toilet as well, which doesn't help. 3,800 men. So we are regaining quite quickly. It would be nice if it was doing a little bit better. This particular stack is almost at full strength. And then this one will build up. But like I said, I don't mind too much at the moment, because we don't have any unrest. Even though we've got 2 missionaries working, we don't actually have any unrest at the moment, which is a good thing. Aragon are nice and strong as well. 21k troops there. They have galleys and transports. We can take a new tech. Now, this is military tech. It is worth taking. It will give us military tactics. It'll give us infantry shock and fire. We'll still only be 2 techs ahead of our admin tech, so it's not going to give us unbalanced tech. And we're actually ahead of time now. We have too few rivals. Apparently we can no longer rival Morocco. We could rival the Mamluks. Are the Mamluks allied with the Ottomans? They are not. They're allied with Tlemcen, though. Ah, so you're no longer allied with Tunis. You now have a truce. Well, sure. In that case, then, let's go and rival the Mamluks. We have a free advisor slot, which is for our military guy. We'll take the... I mean, we can't really afford... No, we can't really... Well, we could actually. We could afford to get a rank 2 guy, but I don't see the point. We'll take the rank 1 for now. We are going to issue an embargo on the Mamluks. And we could actually afford to get a rank 2 guy here. And get the production efficiency guy, but I'm still quite keen on keeping the yearly inflation reduction at the moment. Because that inflation going down is helping. It's not going down a huge amount. I mean, to be fair, at the rate it's going down, inflation changes. Oh, inflation is going down automatically. It's increased by 0.8 from our reliance on gold mines, while our advisors and buildings and ideas reduce it by 0.10 per year. So, yeah, it's hardly going down at all. So maybe we do just want to replace it with the +2 guy. Because we need to catch up in admin points. So let's go and take the production efficiency guy instead. Now, we won't be making nearly as much money. Bear in mind, we're not at full maintenance either. But yeah, I would really like to gain some additional money. And some additional admin points. I mean, we are really, really falling behind here, which is not good. Not good at all. But I think that is probably going to be all we can manage on this video. Apologies that not an awful lot has happened, really, although we did get the Iberian wedding, so that is a nice thing. And, yeah, let's end things there. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying EU4 as Castile. I will see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.